Good morning, friends. It is October 28th, 2024. My little sister's birthday. Send a shout out to her. We don't kind of like a non-speaking mode, but still love her, and that's my sister. Um, I want to wish her a happy birthday. Happy heavenly birthday to my mama as well. They were fortunate to share a birthday together. Let's do a reading for today. I feel compelled to do a reading. Let's pull a shadow work card, see what you need to work on for your shadow work today. Numbness. You need to feel the pain. That's what I'm getting with that. Numbness. To feel the pain is to be alive and human. See, you're shutting off all your pain. You're sitting around, maybe you're numbing it. You're maybe using substances to numb it. You're avoiding it. You're doing everything you can to just not have anything to do with it. Problem is you're only making it worse. You're not healing it. You're not dealing with it. It's right there. I mean, it's like a sore thumb. It's going to continue to nag you until you deal with it, till you come to terms with it, till you just absolutely do what you need to do. You know, this is a pattern with you throughout your whole life. It's something that you're comfortable doing, and it's your go-to method. And how has it served you? How are you doing with that so far? You still doing okay with that? You know, how's your money? Are you spending money on, alcohol, drugs, porn, different things like that, and then you got no money? I mean, what? So how's this serving you? It's time to step out of that and to feel the pain, stop this numbness, and stop avoiding it, and deal with it. So let's see what Spirit's got to say on all this. Generations, ancestors. This is a generational thing with you. This is probably what you've seen your parents do, your friends do. This is going back along the lines. This is what you're just accustomed to. It's what your family does. Y'all deal with the problem the same way. Mother to daughter, father to son, those kind of deals. Be the one to break this stuff off. Don't keep it alone. Winter solstice reflection. Sit down and figure out, reflect on what your situation is. Why am I in this boat? What is the situation here? Why is it that, this keeps happening? Or why is it that this happened? Come to the understanding that maybe it wasn't your fault. Breach. You need to, with the whale, there's a lot of power there for me. They symbolize a lot of spiritual power. A lot of them are, community animals, mammals. They live in their pods and family units. So maybe you need to start seeking some advice from some friends, maybe some family that's not dealing with their problems the way that you deal with them or have been shown to deal with them. Maybe now's the time to reach out to those people, seriously powerful people that maybe you hold in that type of a regard. Lotus flower, unfolding. The only way to deal with this stuff is to allow it to unfold. You have to feel it. You have to deal with it. So if you don't do that, then what's the point? What's the point? Lotus flowers are very beautiful. They're very spiritual flowers, and so go to prayer with this. Go to prayer. Go to God, your higher power, with this. Dawn, new beginnings. Once you start dealing with these things and you stop hiding it, stop masking it, stop avoiding it, then you're gonna be able to have the new beginnings. Maybe this is a career problem, and maybe you're stuck there and you don't know what to do, but you got to deal with it. And once you deal with it, maybe it could lead to a promotion. Maybe you're holding yourself back for a relationship and you're stuck. Oh, I could never do better. Oh, and I want this and I want that, and I know I deserve this, but you're Eeyore. Stop doing what I call the Eeyore syndrome. Well, Pooh Bear, I don't know if I deserve to be with this type of person or not. Well, Pooh Bear, I know that I'm wanting this, but I think I'm only worth that. Stop. Get out of the Eeyore syndrome, as I call it. Live your life and start dealing with your problem. Green Man, synergy. You need to get into that synergy with, your inner self. Your inner self knows what you need to do, that you are struggling and fighting your own self. This is an internal turmoil that you're dealing with that you need to come to terms with and just deal with it. Stop using substances and different ways to do this. Once you start getting into synergy, the river, movement, things can start moving. You'll unclog those chakras and you'll be able to start really thinking and dealing with the problem. You'll start feeling what feels right. You'll know what is right because your instinct, you'll be able to trust your instinct, your gut instinct, your intuition that you don't trust right now. So that's a definite thing. Once you're able to do these things, you can release them. Once the release is done, you will feel so much better. When you realize your worth, when you realize that you are this and you are that and you are worthy of this and you are worthy of that, and the things that people have made you believe about yourself to get you to this point that you're at, you'll see that they were wrong and that you are not all those things. Crystals, focus. You need to focus on the healing. Focus on the things that make you feel good, not the things that are in the past that make you feel bad. Stop going back to these people that don't help you to deal with your problem, to help you to focus on it so that you can start working on that. Spirit wants you most of all to have compassion for yourself, have a love for yourself, for what's going on right now. That's a big thing. It's a huge thing right now is that you love yourself, because you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're only going to get through this if you love yourself. You know why? It's your well-being. Your well-being is at stake here. If you don't take care of you and you don't deal with your problems, then who is going to be able to help you deal with this numbness that you feel, that you can't get through it? This numbness is caused by you and you alone, not the situation you're in. It's you. Closure. You'll get closure once you start dealing with these things and start letting them go. You'll truly start to see your life's purpose. Maybe you'll end up getting the family that you want, that you deserve, that you're worthy of having. Maybe you'll start seeing yourself as beautiful, and that by numbing yourself with these substances, maybe that you're only adding years on, you're taking years off of your life, and that you're causing yourself physical damage in the long run. That you need to really start thinking about the bigger picture. Fertility. Now is the time to start laying the groundwork so that new things can be put into the fertile ground so that they can be born and burst. Lastly, let's see what Animal Spirit has got to say. I can get the cards up before we run out of time here. Sacred Ibis. Spiritual bird. I feel a lot of, for some reason I hear judgment. I hear the word judgment with this, that you're judging yourself. But now is the time to take into, not to judge yourself, but to learn about yourself. That's what I'm hearing. This is the time to go ahead and just start learning about yourself. Learn who you are. Learn what you're capable of.